Okay, my friends, this is the Patoki stand. As you can see, I have it setting in front of my stitchy chair. All I can say is I love this thing. It is the best stand I have ever had because it is just so adjustable. So let me show you a little bit more. I'm gonna walk a little closer so we can see. Okay, here we go. There's a knob on the long upright, and that's what you use to adjust the arm. And then the knobs over here are to adjust the position of how it holds your hoop, or today I have a Q-snap in it. So let me show you this a little bit. Okay, so if I want to adjust the arm, I just open this and I can bring it either all the way down, or I can bring it up to whatever height I need it at. And for me, right about here is good. So you just tighten this knob and that's where it stays. Then this knob is what holds your Q-snap, and you can easily flip around to the back. And it will go either way. It goes around 180 degrees. Okay. And this knob here, I always have trouble with this one. Turning it right there. You can adjust this to whatever angle also works for you. Now this is the one that I was finding, if everything over here is too heavy, this would tend to slowly go this way. But I'm trying some extra things, like a way to maybe put the excess fabric up here over the arm to keep that from happening. But so far, this is the bomb. So let me reposition things here, and I will be back so that I can show you what it's like when I stitch. So hang on, I'll be back in just a few minutes. Now what I do is I just put my tablet right down here, and let's go where I don't have to do some color changes and just stitch some solid stitches to show you how all this works. Let's do these. No. Let's do these. There's a little more of them. Okay. 1, 6, 7. I also really enjoy using my floss pages. And I did find that I like them better if I take them out of the notebook, because they're just a little easier to manipulate. I find in the notebook it was a bit cumbersome to get just one strand out, so I'm finding I like it, you know, for everyday stitching, to sit here and just have the pages on a ring. Now, if I want to, I can hang my ring on this knob to keep them handy so that they're right down there. Okay. Go. So then I just just a smidge closer. That's wonderful. And then I just sit here like this and stitch to my heart's content. I have my iPad right here. Now, it would be nice if I could have my iPad right here, but at this point, I guess I could get some sort of a stand that would hold the iPad. I mean, the stand I'm using that has my phone in right now doesn't, I don't know, maybe it would get a bit wider so that I could put my iPad on it and have it a bit handier so that, you know, you're not always turning your head. Now that is the one thing that's nice about paper charts, that you can put the paper right on your Q-snap and not have to look around at all. You just look up. But that's not the case when you decide to do electronics. And to be honest, I like the electronics better because I can make it as big as I want to be able to see what I want. So, as you can see, I really don't have to move this arm much at all, and this is the arm that I injured. So it's just a matter of I'm not using really my upper arm very much. I'm just pulling it through and feeding it back up, and I'm threading my needle as I do so. And I just keep my arm on the, let me mark some off here before I get too far out of kilter. Sorry about that. We have noisy vehicles that go past here all the time that make you a bit crazy. Okay, they make me a bit crazy. There's always, between these little cars that just make you nuts, and the motorcycles, some days, especially in the summer, it gets a little noisy. So I hope that doesn't bother you all too much. But this is what I do. I just sit and, I mean, this has been the best, the absolute best. For my arm. It has just worked wonderfully. Now, if I want to, I could do this and stitch to, you know, just one-handed. But that's a lot of repetitive motion on this arm. So I'm choosing to continue to stitch two-handed. And as you see, you can, especially when you're filling in one section of color, you can stitch pretty quickly. So, this is not going to be a very long video, but I did want to share my thoughts and show you how comfy and wonderful it is to stitch with this beautiful piece of furniture. So well worth the wait. Absolutely worth every penny. I'm not going to deny it's rather pricey. However, for the comfort I have gotten, I can't complain at all. It was well worth every penny and well worth the wait. So there you have it. The other thing that might bother some people is I sit in the recliner here, so I'm kind of locked in. So to get up, I do have to move it up and out of the way so that I can get out of the chair. So, I mean, that for some people, depending on what flooring you have, that might be a drawback, but for me, it's no big deal. So there you have it, the Pitoki floor stand.